What's up, guys? I'm out here at Hobbs Farms. I'm playing the beginner tees, and I'm going to see if I can shoot 20 under par today. Hole 1 is a par 4. It's about 490. The gap is just straight down there. Dogleg right's a little, and just goes down there. I'm going to throw a turnover Corvette and see if I can just get down there for an eagle bid. Should have probably a jump putt at eagle. Okay, so we left ourselves about probably 70 or 80 from the basket. There were some people on hole 1 and they're throwing a lot, and I was just trying to jump out in front of them and just get out of their hair. So I didn't realize that I need to be turning the phone sideways when I'm posting on YouTube. So the first clip is going to be smaller than all the other clips, but at least I realized it. We threw a pretty good turnover with the Corvette off the first tee. It got out here. This is probably second closest, if not the closest I've been to the basket off the tee. So we're going to see if we can make this eagle and get off to a hot start. I'm a regular player. Got it. Eagle. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the first ever eagle I've gotten on this hole. All right, so we're off to the dream start. We have eagled hole 1. I believe it's the first time I've done so. We are 2 down through 1. This next hole is about, let's see, 540 par 5. First hole is a par 4, obviously. 540 par 5. The shot you want to hit off the tee is at that kind of dead looking branch at the background. Just forehand through there. The whole dogleg's right. There's a creek up here. You want to get your forehand past the creek. Finish right. There's a tunnel. You want to be in line with the tunnel. Have a pretty good upshot, and you should have a look for eagle. Let's see if we can get throw the forehand right off the tee. I'm going with a first run Venom. See how it goes. First forehand of the day. I believe that was perfect. Good upshot here, and we should have an eagle putt. If not, we should be taking birdie at worst. But I'm just gonna throw a little flex shot with my Get Freaky Zone, utilize the whole size of the fairway, and hopefully we can put it under the basket. I'm gonna go stand still. This isn't as far. All right, here we go. Maybe deep. Little deep. We should. Easiest hole in the course, 130 feet, par 3. We're going to there's that orange one up past there. We're going to the green right here. Should be able to see it pretty easy. I'm gonna throw my soft roach and try and give it a bid, but you know, I don't want to blast past it. I want to make sure I can get a birdie here. Try and make sure I stay out of y'all's way. Here we go. I'm gonna just try and throw it flat straight at it. I'll take that. Got it. All right, hole 4. Another par 5. It's, how far is it? 540. Hole basically just dog legs right. Pretty hard. There's a creek down there. It's the same creek we passed earlier. The basket's on the other side of the creek. 2 good shots, and it's another very, very eagleable par 5. I'm going with a Halo Destroyer off the tee. See if I can just set myself up for an easy approach. Okay, so I hit the one tree to miss in the fairway, but we stayed in the middle, so we should have a fairly easy but long up shot. Here's where the drive landed on hole 4. basket is just straight down this tunnel across the creek. You can probably see it. It's just really far away. It's kind of out there in that sun, right across the little ditch-looking area. That's a creek. This is risky and it is long, but we are gonna go for it. We're gonna try and save an eagle here. Got to get it across the creek. Basically, just have to throw the Thunderbird flat and just let it slowly turn and stay in the middle. Here we go. Turn more, hit something. Okay, so didn't turn it enough, caught a tree and kicked out into the middle of that gap. Should have a pretty easy up. And all right, so here's where we ended up on our second shot on hole 4, the par 5. We got about 120. We got across the creek. We're gonna go with the soft roach and just try and put it under the basket and take an easy bird. That was blasted, I think. Little past it. We are on hole 5. This is about a 200-foot uphill par 3. The basket is about 5-10 feet left of the sunny area in the middle of the fairway. I'm gonna throw my judge. Just try and throw it flat, let it fade a little towards the end, and just put it under the basket. So we went like 40 long. Little hyzer through this gap right here. Off the cage and the chains. We are 6 down through 5. Hole 6, another 200-foot par 3. This one's a little downhill though instead of uphill. The basket is basically in line with all these trees in the middle, and you have a left gap and a right gap. You can either go hyzer backhand, hyzer forehand. I am throwing my Zone OS on a hyzer forehand, and hopefully we can put it close. Don't hit that. Wow, that's the luckiest shot I've had in a while. Okay, so after getting lucky through that gap in the trees, this is what we're left with for the birdie. All right, hole 7 is a 300-foot uphill par 4. The basket is just at the crest of that hill. I think you can probably see the top of it. I am either gonna go with my Thunderbird straight at it or my Zeus straight at it. I haven't decided which. I did the Zeus past it last time, so I think I'm gonna go with the Thunderbird. This is one of those holes that could arguably be a par 3, but here we go. Should have a pretty good look for eagle. About 20 feet for the eagle. Let's see if I can knock it down. Got it. Okay, so that would put us to -9 through 7. Hole 8 is says 225, super downhill par 3. Dogleg right, the hole is basically behind that like kudzu stuff, about 50 feet. It probably plays like 160, I'd say 170, just because of the downhill. I'm going with a Zone OS, just flat, and let the disc do the work. As long as we didn't get a bad roll away, that should be under the basket. Halfway there, 10 down through 8. Hole 9 is a technical 400-foot par 4. Little dog leg left. The basket's kind of down in like a wood chip. The green is basically like a circle with wood chips around it. It's down to the left. The hole, it's kind of goes a little downhill after it goes uphill because everything kind of filters down that way. I am going to throw a destroyer. Try and get it flat up the right side and let it finish left, and hopefully you get somewhere down there. Here we go. Okay, so that was too much hyzer, and there's swamp on the left, and we may have just got into that swamp. We'll see. All right, so I'm in a tricky little spot here. I'm not sure if the basket in me or both the camera, but I did the best I could. So we didn't get into the swamp in about probably 20 feet. We're in a pretty big rock gap, so what I'm going to do here is okay. As far as I know, this is a eagle stance because my knee would be on top of this log right from my foot. So we're going to go a little forehand and try to get birdie here with the prize always. No! We still have a chance for birdie, so let's see if we can get it. Center. We hit cage, so we got to tap in par. All right, hole 10, we're on the back nine. The orange basket is not the basket we're going for here. The actual basket we're going for is off to the right. So it's basically just a flick through this tunnel, let it dump to the right. This hole's about 250. I am going to throw, I'm gonna throw this Firebird and just let it hopefully get over there to the right. All you really have to do is just get out of the gap. See if we can get there. I don't know if that skipped or not, but it's gonna be a little deep. We'll see if we can knock this down for birdie. Got it. All right, we got hole 11 here. 430 foot par 4. The basket is basically, I don't think you can see it from here because the grass is too tall and it kind of slopes downhill. Basically, it's about 10 feet right of the telephone pole and about 200 feet past it. So I'm going to take my Raider, swing it out a little to the right and just let it finish and hopefully be down there and we'll have an eagle look. Here we go. Okay, that was too much hyzer, but it's down there. And we have a really unfortunate lie. We are right behind this tree. If we weren't behind this tree, we would have a jump putt, but I can't jump putt around this tree. So we are going to try and throw a flex flick with my Get Freaky Zone and just save a birdie here. All right, here we go. That's so far. Oh. All right, we were able to save the birdie with a good putt after a horrible upshot and a horrible result from a mediocre drive. So we are what? 12 down through 11. Hole 12 is a 411 foot par 4. You have a right gap that nobody uses and you have a left gap, and the basket is basically in the middle of the gaps, just on down there. Goes downhill and then the basket's back up on a hill. You just want to throw a forehand, just get it down there. Should be a fairly simple birdie. It's eagleable, but it's hard to get close to the basket, so it requires a good drive and a good putt. I am going to go with this Halo Destroyer and just try and get it down there. That's either the best drive I've ever thrown on this hole, or it's like 100 feet short. We do have an open lane and a putt at it, so let's see if we can sink it. This would be a big eagle. Got it? go. We really needed that one. That takes a lot of pressure off. I believe that's my second ever eagle on this hole. The other one was similar. It was just a shorter putt. Wow. What does that put us? 14 through 12, I believe. Because 12 through 11. Yeah. So we are 14 down through 12 now. That we are definitely on pace now. This is hole 13, 190 foot par 3. All to the left is swamp that you can't really see. You have the left side hyzer forehand, or you can go up the right side if you don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna go up the left with my Zone OS and hopefully just put it close. We gave ourselves about 10 feet. Hole 14, it's about a 500 foot par 4. Super technical. This is definitely the hardest hole in the course. Basically, you just want to throw something dead straight and get out to this open field where the basket sits at the back at. All right, hole 14. This is definitely the hardest hole in the course. It's about a 500 foot par 4. I'm going to be throwing my Athena. Basically what you want to do is throw something dead straight through this initial gap. It opens out into a field and the basket sits at the back of the field. So we're just going to try and get this Athena out to the field. Here we go. We pushed it a little too straight, but we should have something. It is a patent pending backhand, which is, in my opinion, the hardest shot in disc golf. And let's try and save a birdie here. Or not. Whack my hand on that tree. It's soft roach, and just try to put it under the basket. That was pretty bad. Left ourselves like 20, but let's see if we can sink it. All right. We took a par there, so we are 15 down through 14. Hole 15, it's about 450. It's par 4 uphill. The basket is basically dead straight in line with the tee pad. Just about 450 away, and it's up the hill. I feel like we really need an eagle on this one. Feels like there's a bit of tailwind, which is a good thing in our case. Yeah, maybe just a little. So I'm gonna go with my Raider, try and flip it up the flat, and hopefully we can get it there. Here we go. It's probably gonna be a touch to the left, but it should be there distance-wise. Off the cage. We'll take a tap in birdie. That puts us to 16 through 15. Still possible because, let's see, 18 is still equalable, so it's still possible. Hole 16, it's about a 200 foot par 3, slight dogleg left. It's pretty flat, a little bit uphill, probably plays like 210, 215, something like that. Got a birdie here. Just want to put it close. Not sure exactly what I want to throw yet. I mean, definitely a putter. I'm gonna go with this soft roach. No, I don't. That's not gonna fight over there. I am gonna go with this Proton ND. I believe it's Proton. Let's see if we can just put this in close. Should be pretty close, should have a birdie putt. Got it. Where are we? 15 through 15. 16 through 15. So we are are 17 through 16 right now. We need a birdie and a eagle to make it happen. Hole 17, 200-foot par 3. Water carry over this swamp. It basically looks like grass, but it's water. The basket is right to the right of that dead tree. It's the green one. It's hard to see. It's not the orange one. We need to get a birdie here. I'm going to go with my Get Freaky zone, just up the gut, and hopefully put it close. Here we go. Yep. Yep. That should do. Got it. The final hole. This is what it comes down to. This hole is about 390. It looks severely uphill from here, but what actually happens is like a hump. So it goes back down and the basket kind of sits in like a bowl just straight in front of the tee pad. There's a bunch of guardian trees. I usually just kind of throw something flat and let it fade over. I'm gonna go with my Venom here and just try and put it close and give myself an eagle look. That's all I can ask for. Here goes nothing. It looked good. It should be pretty close, I think. I mean, you never know with those trees down there though, but we'll see. I have to sink this to get to 20. Let's see if I've got it in me. Yes, sir. Got it. 20 under par through 18 holes. It has been done. My previous record out here on this layout was -19. After shooting that, it kind of gave me the video of seeing if I could shoot 20 under, because 20 under is kind of like a check mark, and it's kind of crazy for one round regardless of the course. Obviously this is an easier course with a lot of scoreable holes due to the par. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and edit this one a lot better than the last one. Every video is a learning point, and I'm going to try and make every video better and better. This is only my second video, so obviously it's not going to be the greatest edited video on YouTube, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to make the content better, and I'm trying to pump out content as much as I can. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I had some pretty good shots. I had some not so good shots. I may try and do this video again in the future and do -25, because, I mean, if you think about it, I took 3 pars, and there's a couple eagles I missed too. So, I mean, it's possible out here. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're coming from TikTok or Instagram or wherever.